Hey guys, how's it going, Electron Man? Hey, if you're like me and you got a workbench, something like this, maybe not quite this crazy, but it's to kind of give you the gist. You always run into the same problem, and it's called power plug sockets. And I just want to show you a little trick I've learned and might help you out. Let me go ahead and take. So anyhow, I have decided to upgrade my my bench here. I'm just out of room. I've actually the bench I just showed you is out in my main garage, and in the wintertime it's just too expensive and too hard to keep cool. So I got my little man cave with my ham radio stuff and everything, and I decided I'm going to go ahead and stand onto it. And this bench goes out here. I'm going to give me another 5 feet by about 3 feet, and I'm going to make this into another whole diagnostic bench, so that I can do work, because this room is all insulated real well and it's easy to keep warm and cool. So the more complicated stuff, I'm still going to need the major bench out there, but a lot of times on my repairs, really all I need is a voltmeter, maybe a scope, power supply, and maybe a voltage control. Other than that, I mean, basically I can make this a light one for the light, easy repairs, and if I really got to get into diagnosing, I can always go to the big bench. But anyway, back to the whole point of this video. I'm kind of off topic here. Is this guy right here? See it? 16 sockets. I love these bad boys, and I don't know if enough people know about them. The first one I got of these, I actually got it out of a rack, a server rack. But you can buy these for workbenches like I'm going to do. It's got a good heavy cord on it. It's rated at 1500 watts, which if you turn all my scopes on and everything, they're probably not going to get close to 1500 watts. But it's something you want to watch. You don't want to be running a 2-space, 3-space heaters on it, because it is only at 1500 watts. But the coolest thing about it is, which most of them are this way, this one's a little bit different than some of the others. It's got these two little brackets here. And what you do is you can slide this bracket. Actually, let me just show you. This is how the sack here. It comes with some screws, but they look like they're more some rack mount screws or something. I just use wood screws and screw it in. Let me get these out here and show you. But it comes with little plates here. This plate, what it does is it slides right into the back of the unit. So now you have a solid metal tab to screw down to the wall, the ceiling, wherever you need to put it. I usually mount it up high on the back wall, and then it gives me the nice 16 sockets. And I really love this because sometimes you have like power packs, and I love the spacing on it. And these are not expensive. They're under $50. And I mean, a good power strip's going to cost you, 20, 25. So I think it's a good investment. It even has the main power on and off switch. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. Anyway, I don't need to make a long video on this. I thought I'd help you guys out. If you're building a workbench, or you have a workbench and you're always dealing with not enough plugs, then you need the oversized power strip. I mean, I guess that's what you'd call it, multi-power strip. I don't know, King Kong of power strips. I think they even have them longer than that with more sockets. But to me, this is the size I've been using on my benches, and it just seems to be perfect. Any more than that, you might overload the circuit, where typically I can populate all 16 of those, and obviously I can kind of watch and make sure I'm not overdoing it. But oscilloscope maybe 1-2 amps. Most of my equipment 1-2 amps max. So if you think about it, you're close to almost an amp a socket. So you should, if you use that mentality, you're not going to overload it. And obviously if you did, you'd probably blow the circuit breaker in the house or wherever you got it plugged in. But I have talked way too long on this. I'm going to provide a link for this. I get no sponsorship. This has nothing to do with the company that makes this power strip. I am an Amazon associate, so if you do follow my link, you do help me out. I get a couple cents off if you purchase one. But that's not the reason I did this. The reason I did this is because I'm building a new bench, and I got a new one, and I thought, man, this is something I need to share with you guys, because it sure comes in handy. I mean, if any of you guys know what I mean, even with base CBs, if you're a CB or a ham radio guy, these are so much nicer than trying to deal with a different bunch of power strips. And this, actually, I will hook up to my UPS up there, and I'll have it on backup, because I'm going to use this one for test equipment and for all my network stuff. So one nice power strip. See how nice I got it mounted on the back there? Hopefully I got it straight. I think I did. Me and OCD would drive me crazy if I didn't get it straight, but it looks pretty straight. Time I get all the equipment you want me to see. But anyway, there's what she looks like all installed. I'm going to take the switch down where I got it mounted, set it down here, and got some cleanup to do with wires, etc. But you get the point. Anyway, guys. Anyway, hopefully this is a little informative video for you. If so, give me a thumbs up, a like. You know, ask me any questions. Feel free to. And as always, have a great day. This is Electron Man.